Yo, what up, y'all? It's the weirdos outside, and I keep waking up with withdrawal that doesn't exist because I've been off of that drug for 7 years now, and I'm not sure why it's happening. So, just being real and honest with you guys, I'm gonna go out here and hopefully hike it off because it's been driving me nuts all week. So, I don't know how much I'm gonna film. We'll see. It'll probably end up being like a 4-hour video, but yeah, that's what I'm dealing with today. But I'm gonna hit the woods anyway, out here in Germantown Metro with my homeboy 2-Word Tony. We about to rock this trail. You wanna start, go hard way or easy way first? That's easy way first, all right. We go an easy way first. Catch on a bit. Jeremy just took a face full of spider web. You all right?
Oh, there's a body full.
Oh, I wish I'd have caught that on tape or on camera. Dude, you did. Listen.
It covered me, bro.
You had strings, dude. You looked like marionette dance. Oh, I hate that I missed that. I'm sorry, y'all.
I was talking about it too.
I'm sorry, y'all. I failed you because I just missed the funniest thing that'll probably happen all day. Nice little summer view. It's crazy how different it looks. You come out in the wintertime and all the leaves are gone, you can see like all the hills and you see the river and everything clearly. You get out here later in the summer or early fall and it's like you think that the land's completely flat. It's just so green and lush. No, you can walk in front of me.
Nah, after you.
No, dude, you walk faster.
Ladies first.
It's cool, dude. You walk faster.
Ladies first, bro.
It's cool. Come on, man. I'll let you go.
I'm looking for the turtle, man.
It's right there. Let's go.
Oh, show me.
These spider webs. This lady just walked through this trail and she had trekking sticks. I mean, hey, lady, if you see this video later, what was you doing? I actually did think that was it right there, but that looks like a tree stump, actually. That looks like something a turtle would sit on.
Oh, yeah, talking about.
There was a bunch of chicken of the woods mushrooms growing on the other side of this trail last week. If they'll be towards the end, since we're going this way. If they're still there, I'm gonna grab some. I'm gonna end up doing more recording than I planned to, probably just because I don't think I've ever recorded through here with this type of an aesthetic before. It's foggy and it's not too overgrown yet. And that looks coolish. That looks cool. I'm trying so hard not to cuss. That looks cool as heck. It looks cool as heck, y'all. Hey, Jeremy. Don't that look cool as heck?
Cool as hell, man.
Why you gotta be evil? Check out the jelly fungus. One of these days I'll get me a book or something so that I'm confident in what I'm seeing so that I can start harvesting some of these fungi and take them home and eat them. Found lion's mane out here a few years ago and it was pretty wild because there was a log that they had come and cut in half that at one point must have been across the trail, and the lion's mane was just grow right on the trail. You remember that, Jeremy? Yeah. Right on the trail, right on the end of that log. This almost looks fairy tale-esque. Walking through here. Either the GoPro doesn't do very well when it's not real sunny and bright out, or I just haven't figured out the right settings yet. So, but hopefully This is coming through pretty clear. And everybody can see the fog and everything. It looks almost majestic. I think I just found some chanterelles. No, I don't know. Those look more like gills. This is probably jack-o'-lanterns, but I got excited. I thought these were chanterelles. I thought I found some chanterelles for a second. Again, if anybody knows anything, fill me in, but yeah, I think these are jack-o'-lanterns. Or at least they're not chanterelles. Man, but there's a bunch of them through here. Man, Jeremy, if he's just a little bit taller.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
Wish you was a baller.
Wish I had a girl.
Who looked good, you would call her. That's a nasty looking mushroom right there. That jelly fungus is everywhere, man, and I'm pretty sure that I don't think there's like a toxic version of it, but still. Yeah, boy, clear that trail.
I think I cleared it enough that first time. I say blind.
Hey man, I'm gonna put this stick. I'm gonna put this stick out of your backpack.
I thought I got bit.
You didn't get bit.
Yeah, that little bump right there.
You didn't get bit.
I'm gonna die, man. Or I'm gonna turn into Spider-Man.
That's why I typically don't hike in the summer. But couldn't really bank on going kayaking today like we had hoped to do because of the rain. So hiking it is. And we started here about 7:45 a.m. So it'll be cool for the most part for us. Be in the 70s anyway. I don't think it's supposed to hit 80 until about noon, which will be done or about done by then. Big old clump of jelly fungus right there.
I'd have been wrapped up in
Look what, Jeremy, yeah, you'd have been caught in this. Look at that spider, dude.
It's taking it down.
I hope everybody can see that as good as I can. It looks like a hermit crab or something. Ah! Thought it was gonna jump. Dude. Jeremy about walked right through that. That'd have been right on your nostril, dude.
Oh yeah, I'd have died.
That thing would have been right on your nostril with straight access to your brain. A couple weeks from now, I'd be like, Jeremy's acting different. You'd probably be a super villain.
No, I want you to go first. You gotta see that, man. Show the world.
I'm scared. I feel like you saw something and aren't telling me.
It was just right there where I was.
Look at that big thing. Just wanted to see what it was. Here, Jeremy, here's the plan. Oh no. Yeah, here's some turkey tails possibly. But there's a lot of possibly turkey tails around. Some of these logs are completely covered with possibly turkey tails. Can't whistle to save my life today. All right, so where we started at today is the Boomershine Road trailhead. It's by the Nature Center. So you go into Germantown Metro where the Nature Center is. So just Google that if you want to come check it out. But anyway, we walked through the woods back there, and we just came up through here and crossed Boomershine Road. And what we're entering now is the heart healthy section of this trail. So anybody out there who's has whatever heart concerns, and you want to come out and do this, but you're worried about your heart, there's a heart healthy section here. And probably won't follow the full heart healthy loop. I'll try to catch as much of it as I can for anybody who might be interested in that. But you can actually just park right here. And it's kind of nice because this is never really closed, but the Nature Center entrance doesn't open till 8 usually. I've been lucky lately when I get here early, it's open. But so yeah, Germantown MetroPark's Heart Healthy Trail. So yeah, if you're looking for an easy place to start, even if you're not really necessarily concerned about your heart, but maybe you just don't feel like you're in shape enough to take on these bigger hikes yet, you need some conditioning. Again, this is a good one because it's not without its hills and challenges. They're just mild. So good place to get started. And you'll go through a big section of prairie is what it is, with some small little sections of woods. Again, I don't think I've followed the whole heart healthy loop around. I'm not exactly sure where it breaks off once we get up to where I normally break off. I'm not sure where it goes, but you can come out and figure it out. Dude, this is a pretty cool, this is awesome. Lots of cool flowers blooming out here. I want to get my wife to start hiking with me so bad, and she just won't do it. Sorry, babe. I'm not trying to talk bad about you, even though I know you're probably going to feel like that's what I'm doing. So I won't stay on it too long, but I really wish you'd come out and start doing this hiking with me. There's so many flowers and stuff in bloom out here. It's gorgeous. Again, especially with this fog, it looks so cool. Could do without the gnats. I didn't bring Axel because I was worried about the humidity. It's not going to be too hot, but I was a little worried about the humidity, and he might have been fine. But I worry about that stuff because about 5 years ago, I did have a dog that died from heat stroke. And it was pretty sad, and not something that I want to see anything experience again. So I'm a little probably paranoid about it. But you know what they say about paranoia? It's the paranoid that survive. Check out these little guys growing right here. Looks like little puffballs. I don't know if that's what it is, but so pretty much anytime I identify any type of mushroom, it's there's a possibly that has to preface it. So those were possibly puffballs, just right in the middle of the trail. But we've had so much rain and then heat. I imagine mushrooms are thriving right now. Be cool if we've seen some morels this late in the year popping up just because of the wet conditions. I don't know if that's a thing that happens, but it would be cool if it was. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. More jelly fungus. Oh, look at these little orange specks, or red, orange or red. I've seen them before. I'm not sure if I've ever put them in any videos. Again, I don't know what they are. But look at those big guys. Bunch of jelly on the back side of that log right in there. All down that log. Try to keep my eyes peeled. There's so many of these little white mushrooms everywhere. It looks like I don't know what it looks like. Kind of like when they throw those salt pellets out before expected ice storm or something. So yeah, the mushrooms are just popping everywhere. If I knew what I was doing, I could probably fill up a backpack with some delicious mushrooms. All right, I haven't been paying attention, but right here it says heart healthy goes back that way. So maybe the heart healthy version is an out and back. But you can look on the Germantown MetroPark's website and map that out. But it may be like an out and back type of trail. I just wanted to point that out. I will. Them late season berries coming in, boy. Still pretty bitter. Probably gonna make me boo-boo later. Right, the sooner side of later. So since I started the video with such a, with the introduction announcing my phantom withdrawal experience that I was going through, thought I'd check back in and let y'all know that at the moment I'm not feeling that at all. So getting out here and hiking has really helped with that. Look at these big old mushrooms growing. Wonder what that'll end up being growing off the side of that log or that stump. But anyway, yeah. So getting out here and hiking this trail and talking to Jeremy, all the parts, everything that goes into hiking, it's doing what I hoped it would do and what I rely on it for. So yeah, I just want to check in and let y'all know that this is not necessarily in regard to making videos or anything, but that's why I do this, get out and keep myself moving and my body working, because I feel like I'm constantly fighting off that addiction spirit. So yeah, just thought since I started off with that announcement, I'd let y'all know I'm feeling much better. Again, just more and more jelly fungus. Pretty much everywhere you look, you can find it. Look at that branch that broke off just dangling there. Just waiting to drop. Waiting for like a turkey to land on it. They do a good job coming out here and keeping this trail clear. You see all these woods. So if you were watching earlier when I was talking about the lion's mane I found a couple years ago, it was like right on the end of a log like that, just right on. I think it was actually on the trail though. I don't think it was on the side. I'm pretty sure it was kind of like right, say like say on the left of the side of the trail or something over here. It kind of does feel like a different trail almost every time you come out here because of the way the bushes and flowers and everything grow throughout the summer and then die off during the fall and winter. All right, so we're coming out of this prairie. We're gonna come up to the woods here, and it's pretty much woods from here on out. But what me and Jeremy were just talking about is I'm not making a channel promise because I don't think it's smart to do that. So this is not a promise of what's to come. It is what I'm trying to formulate a plan for though. But I'd like to next year start section hiking the Appalachian Trail. And what we're talking about is, to do that, I really need to re-equip pretty much everything that I've got, which is going to be expensive. And for some reason, I'm having a hard time biting the bullet on buying all the expensive gear. But I will say, I bought a sleeping pad. I don't want to say what it is because no free advertising. But I did buy this sleeping bag that I can say, well, I got it as a gift. But had I paid for it, I can honestly say it was worth every dollar, which was around $240, I think. Because, man, I sleep like an angel on it. But, yeah, I'm going to have to get a backpack because I can't be... Like, this backpack I got on here was $50. The one I got at home, the bigger black one, that was only like $80. But it might be fine. But it's probably too heavy. But it might be fine. I don't know. Anyway, I'm saying all this to say, anybody who has any experience with like the Appalachian Trail or any of these, or even the Buckeye Trail here in Ohio, I could use some recommendations on gear. I want to be as light as possible. I'm not particularly concerned on ultra lightweight because I train with a pretty heavy bag usually. This one ain't real heavy. This one's probably 15 pounds, but normally I got like 35, 40 pounds in there. But like around 15 to 20 pounds I think would be perfect. So yeah, any recommendations anybody can make. This is a goal that I really want to accomplish. I want to start next year. I want to have it completed, the whole Appalachian Trail, by the time I'm 60. I'll be 47 next month. So I've got work to do. So yeah, any recommendations y'all can give, I appreciate. Start coming across a lot of the old growth. I know if you've been watching for a while, you've seen all this probably before. But there's new people subscribing all the time. So, no, I shouldn't say all the time, but I don't know, I'm getting like 15 to 20 a month, which I think is good. Yeah, if you go back through the catalog, you'll find more videos going through here during different times of year. Some snowy and slushy and nasty, you know, some like during the fall when everything's just like probably the most aesthetically pleasing state of its life cycle. But yeah, you just poke around, you'll find all kinds of stuff. I've been posting quite a bit. I've posted a lot of videos in a short amount of time, so find a little bit of everything. Probably just go back poking around. And if you feel so compelled, like, share, and subscribe, or comment, thumbs up, whatever all the YouTube things is. I'm not sure why we're even doing this. I know I laid out some reasons earlier that I'm always talking about ad nauseum, probably, about growth and healing. But this part kind of sucks, and we're not even in the tough part yet. I'm just weak. It's not the incline so much as it is how long it is and continuous. And it's also the incline. I don't know if it's like a 30 or so. I don't know. But I know that having the bright idea to turn on the camera and start talking was the right move as far as air regulation goes, because I'm definitely not running myself out of breath by talking. That's not what's happening. But then you got Jeremy coming up here, and he's smart. He's like, I ain't talking, dog. I got to live. You know what sucks about having friends like Two Word Tony back here? He's always coming up with bad ideas. Like, hey, let's go hiking when it's hot and humid and there's bugs. And I'm like, you know what, man? We should go hiking because your motivation inspires me. But then what happens? We get out here and we almost die. We almost die, Jeremy, and it's all your fault. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, you know what? You see, guys, he just did it to me again. I'm glad I snapped out of it real quick. But he said we're still alive, and like I was like, it was so profound. But then, dude, I'm breaking free of your curse, brother. I'm breaking free.
We're still alive.
Like, I'm sitting here seriously, like, I don't even want to mention it and give him any ideas, but he's probably like, hey, we should get done with this hike and then go kayaking, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? See, and now I want to do it.
Especially if it's storming.
See? Now I want to freaking go kayaking. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Damn you and your influence. So Two Word Tony's up here dropping gold nuggets all over the ground of knowledge and wisdom. And it's when I don't have the camera on. And it'll stop now because I just hit the mute button. I just hit the Jeremy mute button.
I'm gonna save that for the paid subscribers.
But he went on a little spiel, a good spiel, about, how'd you say it?
About suffering?
Yeah. Say, dude, just say it again.
I'm not going to.
He said something like we were made to suffer, but we were also made to withstand the suffering. To endure the suffering. Thank you. That's all it took. That's all it took. But anyway, I was telling him, like, that's pretty freaking profound. And he's like, no, that's something people already know. And I told him, doesn't mean that they don't need to hear it. Because I don't think that people really know anything sometimes until they hear someone else say it and put it into words for them. Even something as simple as that. Like, you know something I've been realizing?
Pretty profound right there, buddy.
Well, thanks, bro. But do you know something I've been thinking a lot about lately is how I don't believe you can recognize traits in other people if you haven't already recognized it within yourself. Even if that's a subconscious, if it's happening in your subconscious. You know what I mean? It just gives you a way to identify something you've already seen in yourself. So that all kind of ties into what I've already had on my mind lately and been thinking a lot about. That's why you get out and talk with your homies in the woods, y'all. And try not to turn the camera on too much so everybody feels comfortable talking. I mean, it's probably like rotten jelly fungus or something. It's jelly fungus of some sort. But it looks like a jellyfish. You know what I mean? Just when you find one on the beach. Not that I've ever found one on the beach, but I've seen it on TV. And it kind of looks like that. Yo, mushroom experts. If there's anybody watching, educate in the comments, please.
There's a wild aluminum can gun.
Wild food, I know. No, I don't think these are turkey tails, but they're like very similar. And then I don't want to go down there and get poison ivy all over me or something, but they're all over that log right there. I mean, completely coated. We're about halfway done with this hike, and it's definitely doing its job, ain't it, bro?
Yeah.
The hike is doing its job.
Been a while.
I did it last week with Matt. That was the first time I've done it in a while. And it had me pretty good. It got me pretty good. This time, it's not getting me like it did last week. It's just when I'm actually going up the hills. Be hill out after hill out here. All kinds of little fungus growing out of this old log that this bench is built into. See that white stuff up in there? I think my backpack's actually, yeah, leaning up on a bunch of that over here. Yeah, all kinds of cool little fungi hanging around the forest. I'm sweating up a storm. I was going to take the legs off of my pants so that I was wearing shorts the rest of the way, but Jeremy mentioned ticks, and he's right, man. Ticks do be out here, so if you do come out here, that's something you want to take precautions. There are a lot of ticks out here usually. I haven't seen any on me yet today, and I didn't spray anything on me today. So, and I went through the prairie, so far so good. But you know, we'll see like tomorrow when I'm sitting in my recliner and I feel something crawling up my arm. I hate those stupid things. Looks like Jeremy's ready to re-embark.
Let's go, man.
This is how Jeremy speaks silently. He's not saying anything, but I hear him loud and clear.
Saying, hurry up, man.
I'm gonna call you Jeremy No Rose. I'm gonna start calling you Jeremy No Rose now. Ain't got no time to stop and smell the roses. Got to keep on trucking. And it's funny because, well, I won't say why else it's funny. That's daggone it. You know why else it's funny though, don't you, Jeremy?
What?
Why I would call you Jeremy No Rose?
Yeah. Because that was the first thing I thought of.
I wish I could tell you guys, but I can't. Get some other interesting looking little fungi. I like looking around for mushrooms because it gives me something to do to keep my mind focused on like whatever it is I'm thinking about or doing. So strange thing that I have that I'm not, there's probably some type of name for it, I just don't know what it is. But it's like, for example, I like to listen to a lot of like, spider on my hand. That's what just happened. Hopefully it's off me. I like to listen to like lectures and stuff, different types of things like that from all kinds of different people. But I usually have to turn whatever it is I'm trying to listen to and pay attention to. I have to turn that on, and then I'll have to turn on like a video game or something that I can kind of keep my hands and like my hands just doing something, and then like my mind just kind of, like a lot of times I'm not sticking directly to missions in whatever games I'm playing. I'm just kind of free roaming, doing stuff. So that allows me to focus on whatever it is I'm trying to think about and like absorb. So same thing out here on the trail. I like looking around for different mushrooms and stuff, and it kind of gives me something to help me keep my mind focused as I walk. Then, you know, my body, putting my body through the intense work that it's doing, and that really gets me grounded, stabilizes me too. So it's all part of one big system that is hiking. I made a comment about no free advertisement, but I'm going to break that rule right now. If you're a fan of Sublime and you love their old stuff, go listen to their new song now that Bradley's son Jacob has taken over the band. It's called Ensenada, If you haven't heard it yet, go give it a listen if you're a Sublime fan. And I promise you, you'll be happy you did. That's all. I think I have talked about this before, but I kind of wonder if that's a directional tree right there. And some of them limbs are bent kind of funky. It probably just grew up in a bunch of overgrowth or something. It was probably what happened, but it is an interesting looking tree. Onward. Jeremy freaking jogging. He either casts some type of weird illusion, or I'm just so much slower than I feel like I am. Because I can barely keep up with this dude. And but it doesn't look like he's moving that quick. But he is. And it is wearing me out.
I'm short.
But he don't even care. Like, he won't take a break.
I'm slowed down.
I stop and sit down for a minute. He's all freaking walking around pacing. Like he can't stand to look at a thing. I'm like, dude, I'm dying.
The more I sit, the harder it is to get back up.
Jeremy No Rose. I had to like take off running to get ahead of Jeremy, just so I could slow down a little bit for a little while to rest.
We rest at the end, man.
So what happens, that's a benefit to being 170 instead of 240. Just had a spotted deer, little baby, run up in front of us here. Maybe it's still up here somewhere, or its mama. Or sibling. I seen two of them with a doe the other day. It's kind of a, well, I guess not. They're probably heading out to lay down about now, I'm imagining.
Oh, there it goes.
You seen it? I didn't catch it. I heard that though. Here's some little fungi, and look at that hole right there. I gotta stretch my hamstrings, dog. Should do this before the hike starts. I don't care what Jeremy says right now. I don't care what he says. I'm sitting here for a minute. Thank God he said the right thing. Yeah. You'd be laughing me, dude. If we were racing, you'd be killing me. I got this picture from where me and Jeremy did this same trail, but we did 2 laps in one day. And it's funny because it's 2 pictures in a row. In the first picture, we're like, but then the second picture, we're like, I'll see if I can find it. I'll put it in the video, is what I'm saying now, but then I'll forget to do it. But if I can find it and remember, I'll put it in the video. Oh, these hills just look so nice. You want to go climb up one, Jeremy?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
I said, do you want to?
Yeah. I'm climbing hills, bro.
Thanks for just telling me the truth. I mean, this is quite a hill. We're going down there.
We can cut down if you want.
Nah, dude, I ain't trying to cut down. What am I, weak bloodline? Nah, bro. Not my bloodline.
Jesus.
That is pretty cool, I guess. Badger. Crikey!
It's a trap.
They lured me in with the Lord. And we were just up there when I pointed down here. And now we go back up. And once again, I'm angry at Jeremy for turning us into hikers. Just got Jeremy actually taking in the scenery. He was watching that squirrel. Do you feel connected to the squirrels?
I do. I feel a little squirrely.
You are a little squirrely. Thought I was about to lose your dog.
Now there's a spider web.
This hill sucks.
Yeah.
And the other hikers, they watch this, they'll be like, thought you said you didn't have a weak bloodline. Hey, there's a bunch of coral fungus back there. I don't know if y'all can see it. Really, you guys might find this hard to believe, but my biggest problem with running out of breath is that I won't ever shut up. That's why Jeremy learned to walk so fast. He's like running from my voice. It's like, oh man, gotta hear Richie ramble on like a lunatic for 4 hours.
It makes it easy for me not to talk, and then I save my breath.
And you're motivated to move faster and burn more calories.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing, dog.
Win-win, man.
I see what you're doing.
My motivational program.
I've been watching this new YouTube channel. I don't want to say the name of the channel just because I'm going to say what I'm going to say next. But it's someone who will know who I'm talking about when they watch this. It's someone who started their own YouTube channel recently, and they only have like 3 or 4 videos posted so far. But what they're doing with their videos is they're encouraging other people to start YouTube channels, and they're doing it by basically addressing all the inner challenge to the process of making that decision to actually doing it. The fear, anxiety, all that stuff, the insecurities. Like they keep talking about how they feel so cringe watching back their videos to edit, which is the same thing I'm always talking about. But anyway, it's cool because this person is utilizing their own experience to inspire others in an ultimate effort to keep themselves inspired. You know what I'm saying? So they're talking through their own process and their own journey to benefit others, which is, I don't even know if they're like aware of this themselves, but for that positive feedback loop. And that's the same thing that I'm always talking about that I do, dude. It's really cool to see someone else doing that. Obviously, it's delivered in a different format than what I do, or at least what I feel like I'm trying to do with my channel. It's delivered differently, but underneath it's the same message. And it's cool because it benefits everybody. And you can read through their comments and see that they're already starting to inspire people. And I know how good that feels once you start getting those comments. So it's awesome. It's just an awesome thing to see happening. Well, Jeremy picked the right way. Surprise, surprise, Jeremy picked the right direction. But like I always say, take the path of most resistance. Still going up. Still going up.
It's all uphill from here.
Well, what kind of mushrooms we got growing right here? Post in the comments if you know what these are. I mean, I think these are turkey tails. You can see why I would think that, I'm sure. Whew.
Gentlemen,
How you doing?
workout.
Yeah, it is.
Camping out tonight?
No, I just do that to keep weight up and exercise.
I hear you.
I can't go to the gym anymore. I messed my shoulders up, so when I go hiking, I pack on extra weight and
Yeah.
carry it that way.
I pack on extra weight too.
I do that too. He's been like running down the trail in front of me, and I told him like that's the benefit of being 170 over 240.
Yeah, that's better than 310.
Oh, I was there. Hey, you keep doing this stuff, you won't stay there.
215, I thought I was fat.
Hey, you learned something new.
You look thinner than I do.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm 240, man.
You got more muscle than I do. So where do I gotta look to find myself?
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Yeah, I should tell you that. It's called The Weirdos Outside.
That's my kind of channel.
Hey, good. Yeah, I hope you like it. It's, yeah.
The Weirdos Outside. I'll look.
Yeah. It's not really just about any one thing. It's just about doing whatever we find ourselves doing outside, you know?
Cool. Very cool.
All right. Well, you guys have a good day.
You do the same.
Ready?
Don't you shut your face, dude.
You already rested, man.
Dude, I've already almost killed my second water that I just opened. I'm celebrating when I finish today's hike, y'all, for a couple reasons. One, I fought past the normal laziness of every day where I didn't want to get up and try to talk myself out of it. And two, I've overcome that feeling of withdrawal by being out here. And that is worth every grueling step in itself. So, and then three, it is hot today and I am sweating up a storm. Like this is particularly giving me a whooping that I wasn't fully prepared for. I think it's probably more the humidity than the heat actually, but still, it's all related. There's a cool mushroom. Right there. Probably all kinds of cool mushrooms popping back in this downed wood. Also, probably Jeremy better freaking stop running all the time.
I had to catch up to you, man.
It's not as bad as I'm letting on, but it is extra challenging today. That's for sure. It's just the humidity, man. So much rain and it's been so hot. It's just humid as hell. You can still kind of see the fog. I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but there's still a little bit of a haze to the atmosphere. It's slight, but it's still there, especially the more you look out in the trees. Some more clusters of mushrooms at the bottom of that tree, whatever those might be. Maybe the same thing as those. I wonder what these little white mushrooms are that I'm seeing everywhere though. They almost look like little white flowers, but they're definitely mushrooms. You see them?
Yeah.
Hey, look. One of the service vehicles lost their light.
Yep.
It's the last hill, dog. Look how straight down that is, man. There's something you should know. I declare you're stoked. Hey, anybody watching? I declare you are stoked. You've been talking out your cheeks, boy. Talking out them cheeks to get some toes in your back pocket, boy. One of these days, I really am gonna just bring Jeremy out here, just beat him to a bloody pulp. Just within an inch of your life, dude. I'm talking like a beat down that people will tell stories about for so long they'll become like these myths that we're two giants battling in the ocean or something.
Be more like a fairy tale, and I'll be the one telling them the fairy tale.
You be the fairy.
Nah, you the fucking fairy.
Ha 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 ha, boy.
That was not a burn.
That was a good one.
That was not.
Dude, I declare you're stoked, bro.
Nah, I didn't even chuckle, bro.
I declare you're stoked.
I wouldn't say that to somebody else. That's how unfunny it was.
Dude, you know what? You know what I wouldn't say to somebody else? This smack I'm about to put across your freaking jawline, dude.
Got those feet up there.
I'm about to give you a jaw realignment, bruh.
Borderline kidding.
That jawline about to be out of whack.
I got one, man. I'm rocking the bead.
Yeah, it's about to be uncovered.
You may knock it back straight. You might know.
I'm gonna knock that beard to the back side of your neck, dog.
Knock it to the top of my head, bro. Don't waste the punch.
I'll save the uppercut for last. Beard will already be gone at that point. Just wanted to let y'all know we're still going up. Whew. The up never stops. Oh, that sounded scary. Told you we could do it. What we got going on here, dude? Oh, it's the, yeah. What?
Is that the way we normally go?
There's no way. It must be just this little spot.
So we gonna go anyway?
Why not? What could it possibly be?
I know, it ain't like a bridge is fucking out.
We're going into the old growth section. I mean, there might be big trees down or something, but yeah, there's no like big bridges or there's nothing. Yeah. I bet there was stuff here that they had to clear out and they just haven't taken that down yet.
We should at least say why.
Well, dude, coming from the other side, which isn't far from here, if we would have started this way, there was no sign or nothing. Yeah. So you have to be able to walk all the way up to here. You know what I mean? Look at that disgustingness. Now we're going down. Crikey. Look, it really does look like there's like bear claw marks on the ground where a bear's been walking through here. Dude, I got half a Cliff Bar in my backpack in an open package.
Coming for you, bro.
I stuck it in Jeremy's backpack. He just doesn't know. Yeah, I bet this was all blocked. Because look, this tree fell right here. So yeah, I bet this was all blocked off. Hopefully Big Betty, I was worried Big Betty might be damaged, but she's looking all right, aren't you? Looking good, Big Betty. That's what she told me her name is, Jeremy, so shut up. Shut up, Jeremy. We already broke the rules, so we're committed. Yeah, dude, this was all flooded out. Because now we're going back down. We ain't the only ones. There's all kinds of footprints through here. Man, I was just here a week ago, dude. It was not like this. Yeah, somebody was barefooting through here. There's, look, barefoot footprints all over the place. Maybe somebody come through on like tennis shoes or something.
Yeah, like that.
Looks pretty fresh, man. Wonder if it's one of those runners.
Might have been.
This is slosh. It was sloshy through here last week, so with the rain we got through the week, I guess it makes sense it's the way it is now. Because it was already a little slosh. Man, here's where I really need to put on some mosquito spray because of all the stagnant water. There's a lot of down branches, man. You know what sucks is, and I don't know how long like the final stages are, but for a lot of these old growth trees around us, I imagine gotta be towards the end of their life cycle. Maybe that means another 100 years, I don't know, but they've obviously been around. Like, I mean, this one I've shown a bunch of times in the past, but if you're new, I mean, these trees are just massive. Oh, dude, we went the wrong way. We were supposed to go the other way. It must have been too wet for a while for them to get in here and clean this up because new trails have already been created. Because they come down here in four-wheelers and it is going to freaking tear this trail to pieces. You know? This is mud skating. Yeah, man, this is like walking on ice. Damn near. Whew, dude, I'm hot. It is hot. It's a hot one today. I still got like a gnat in my eye, man. A gnat flew into my eye earlier. A gnat flew into my eye earlier, and it's still in there. Either that or it scratched my eye and it just feels like it's still in there. Two-word tone. How you feeling, brother?
Ready to roll.
You're on my clock now, boy.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Jeremy No Rose back there. Ready to roll. All right, tie this bandana back on, I'll be solid. All right. Actually, I better change this battery and then we'll finish out the hike. Probably got a mile and a half left, 2 miles, I don't know, something like that. All right, River, peace. We'll catch you next time. Be weird out loud. Or princes. It could be princes everywhere. They're waiting on you, dog. They're waiting on you. They're waiting on you to deliver them smackers. Them transformational smackers. Jeremy, why'd you make us go this way?
You're the one that didn't heed the warning, bro.
You suck, dude.
They told you not to go this way. Trail goes. I know. Like what is it? A bridge fell down or something?
Right. That's exactly what you said. You were like, what could it be? You're like, what could it even be? Did a bridge fall? There ain't no bridges in Ohio.
I said, I bet it's too fucking muddy to walk through.
That's not what you said. That's what I... Dude, you're always trying to turn things around.
You edit this shit. Nobody sees the real.
I don't have to edit it. I'm going to release the raw, unedited footage, dude.
Oh, yeah. Where have I heard that before?
Oh, dude.
Only 6.
Up to my discretion as to what might be pertinent. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to release the raw, unedited, full-length version up to my discretion.
Except for that 1 minute where you were saying that we shouldn't go this way.
It's probably more like 3 minutes, and every once in a while the camera's got to reset, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You don't even think about camera resets. That's the thing you never think about.
That happens every night.
Every time we argue, you're always like not even taking into consideration that the camera has to reset for 3 minutes. That's why me and Jeremy can't get along. He just won't listen to reason, and his phone's always ringing.
Sometimes I resistance.
The path of most resistance always has resistance. Jeremy, what are you talking about? Hey, everybody post just shut up Jeremy in the comments, because he won't shut his face. And it's making me mad. And I feel like I see orange mushrooms growing on that log. Oh, now he wants to run. Yeah, look at that jelly fungus. Look at that. That's a harvest right there. I think that's that wood ear. Up again, but at least that means out of the mud. Eating spiders?
Got a big ass spider on me.
Did it scare you?
Yeah.
Would have me too. Did you get it off?
It was right in my face.
You get it off?
I think so.
Want me to look?
Because I was walking like this. I got in there.
Oh, I don't even want to walk up this hill.
The last one.
Ah, here we go. Don't fall, loser. Don't fall, you loser. We can do this, guys. We must combine all of our energy together. Everybody watching, just focus your energy towards getting to the top. We're almost there. We are almost there. Oh my gosh. Oh, we made it. We made it, guys. We made it. Whew. Oh, we made it. Oh, thanks for pushing me along. Oh. Guys, I tricked my wife into this hike one day, and she's never forgiven me. And I understand. Babe, you don't have to forgive me, nor should you ever. It was a jerk thing to do, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but you should come back and do it again though. All right. Clean off our shoes here in the stream because we are pretty much at the end of the hike, y'all. It was a tough one. It was hot. It was extra grueling. But we've about made it. Literally maybe another quarter mile. It's like right up here. We're out of here. Thanks for coming along with us. I'll probably do a proper outro up here at the top of the hill, but thanks for coming along with us today, everybody. Do the YouTube things, man. If you feel compelled to like, share, subscribe, post comments, whatever. If not, that's cool too. But regardless of what you decide to do there, be weird out loud, y'all. Go out and have some fun. Peace. Peace out, 2 Word Tony.